Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Ebby&Flow. I am Ebby's friend and sometime teacher, Tommy Ryan. Follow me on Instagram, Tommy Wan the Yogi. Place your hands across your chest. In this brief flow today, we are going to consider the idea of self-love. So I want us to begin with a breathing practice. We call it box breathing. Even counts of breath in, then a pause, then out, and then a pause. I will count it at 4, but do whatever you prefer. So inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. You may wish to pause your video now and continue this breath practice for a few more minutes, but we will now begin to move into some other motions. Inhale, releasing those arms out nice and tall, lifting up high, coming in to Uttita Tadasana, extended mountain pose. Exhale, release the arms down to your sides. Let the shoulders slump away even as you're tall through the spine, and that's why we call this one Tadasana. Inhale, bring it back up, nice and tall. Ignore my bad jokes, but feel self-love that you can tell bad jokes and people will still love you. Let your left arm come down as the right arm comes across. Gaze perhaps up towards the crook of the elbow, letting the eye gaze flow to the fingertips. Maybe that left arm comes around behind the back, or if your shoulder's feeling tight, you might grab onto opposite wrist. You can experiment with these and feel which one works best for you. Inhale to release back up, nice and tall. Exhale, dropping that right arm down as the left arm comes over, pressing into both feet equally, even as you feel this expansion in breath into your right rib cage. Again, right hand can go in a few different places, depending on what your body needs today. Make sure that you're always meeting yourself where you are in all your yoga practices. Sometimes you can do more, sometimes you should do less. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze those shoulder blades together, press the chest forward, maybe even lift the chin. Inhale, stand up straight, hands go out, lifting fingertips up, widening out the palms, even as you tell folks on either side of you that they shall not pass. And then let us swan dive forward, bending at the knees, pressing the hands into the earth. Step or float back to plank, Phalakasana. Hands, palms directly below shoulders, engaging that core, pressing into individual fingertips. Exhale, keeping the elbows tight into the body and back, lower down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Point the toes. Inhale, lift up. Pull those shoulders back. Perhaps Ebby's doing Sphinx here. Very good, Ebby. Maybe you exhale and turn your head over that left shoulder, even as your hips come out to the right. Inhale, back through center, shoulders back. Let that heart shine, Ebby. Exhale, turning over that other shoulder. Finally, come back through to center. Curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. You can walk the dog or pedal out the feet here if you'd like to. Feeling this different sensation. On an inhale, lift up your left leg. Begin to bend at the knee as you stack hip over hip on your exhale, scorpion tail. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Send the foot straight back like you're pressing on the wall behind you. And then on the exhale, engage the core, bring that knee in and step the foot in between the hands. Coming into this low lunge. You might want to come up onto fingertips to keep your left rib cage off of the thigh. Centering that knee over the ankle, inhale. Swing those arms up into a crescent warrior. Press that back heel down but not onto the earth, keeping the hips squared towards the front. On your exhale, pivot that back foot, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Arms go out. You want to have a nice tall spine, straight up and down. You can sink deeper into the knee. Once again, stacking that knee, stacking the shin bone above the ankle, Lets the bones support the weight like the scaffolding that our skeleton is. Inhale, flip the palm up, reverse that warrior. Ebby's demonstrating a modification of the arm. Very good. Feeling that. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Elbow to thigh just behind the knee. Try to have a nice straight line here, or you might release that left arm down to the ankle or to the earth. Some will have a bind in their practice. And if so, you reach that left arm underneath the thigh, the other arm behind the back. This can even be worked into a little bird of paradise, but let's save that one for later. Exhale, pinwheel the arms to the earth, pressing those hands down in under the shoulders. Lift up that left leg, send it back, set it down, come into plank, Valakasana. Exhale to lower down. Flow through a vinyasa if you like, or just meet me at downward facing dog. Pulling those shoulders back. Exhale. Right leg comes up, three-legged dog, stacking hip over hip, scorpion tail. Send it back, pressing against the wall or the earth behind you, foot flexed. And then exhale, taking that leg through, stack that knee over the ankle, and come up into that crescent lunge. Letting that back heel sink down, finding length in your back leg. Maybe you even lift up your gaze to the sky. Exhale, pivot that back foot. Warrior two. Try to have a nice straight line. The inside of your front leg to the arch of your back foot. Gazes out over that those front middle fingertips. Breathing here, nice and tall. Flip the palm up. Reverse warrior. Exhale to come forward into Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Find that straight line, that release, opening up to a T, or even that bind if it's in your practice. And maybe that's something that comes eventually and not right away. Pinwheel the arms to the earth. Send that foot back. Do one more vinyasa. And from down dog, I want you to step your feet forward. I'm going to turn to face you and coming into a low malasana squat, squatted frog. I like to sometimes call this one catcher stance because I feel like I'm playing baseball. Move your hips from side to side, maybe even letting the knees pump a little bit, really letting those hips open up and loosen as you feel into that sensation, gently rocking from side to side. We're going to make our way onto our backs. You can lower yourself down. Very good, Ebby. Let's find Navasana here. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a little bit of a hug and tell yourself that you love you and mean it. Feel affection for the person you're hugging. Find that balance into your sit bones as you lift the feet gently off the earth. When your thighs are at a 45-degree angle, you can bring your arms out long, and you can even begin to straighten the legs. If you want to get into the obliques, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra and row your boat. The deeper you go, the more you'll engage. Now take those arms up overhead, come back into that Navasana, and slowly lower yourself down. Not letting yourself press in or relax right away. Keep your head, shoulders, and heels off the earth for just a few seconds as you engage that low belly. Uddiyana Bandha. And then you can relax to release it. We're going to find a bridge pose, or if wheel is in your practice, you can do wheel. Ebby, will you do wheel or bridge? You do bridge, I'll do wheel. Okay. So in bridge, your palms are by the sides and you're lifting your hips up. And wheel, Chakrasana, make sure that you're comfortable with this one. You're first lifting up and finding your way to pressing this deeper back bend up towards the sky. Don't do this because of ego. Do this because it's what your body is calling for. If you're in bridge and you want to lift up one leg at a time, that's fine. When you're ready, gently lower down one vertebrae at a time, maybe finding that brief rest on the crown of your head to come out of wheel. Hug those knees into your chest. Once again, feeling love for the person there. Remember that all your mistakes were learning opportunities where you showed courage in just making the attempt. It's okay if you failed. Forgive yourself. Know that the relationship you have with the person you're hugging right now is the most important one you'll have in your entire life. If you can have a good relationship with you, since you're with you every moment of every day, that's what matters. Let the arms come out to a T. Allow the knees to fall over to the left side, turning your head in the opposite direction, supine spinal twist. Squeezing toxins out, releasing stagnant energy, reminding yourself that in order to really flush out your system, you'll do what after class, Ebby?
Drink water.
That's the one. Normally we'd spend more time here, but on an inhale, bring that head back to neutral. Pick up those knees, hug them into your chest. Really mean that hug. Really believe in it. Say, I love you to yourself, internally, externally. I love you. Exhale, release the arms back out to a T. Allow the knees to fall over to the side and maybe the head twists in the opposite direction. You have some modifications here. You can send that top leg long, or you can pick up the bottom ankle and cross it over the top knee. Whatever feels good for you, but let yourself sink into the earth. Letting the breath flow through you. We think it's selfish to love ourselves. But just like on the airplane when they say you've got to put your mask on first before assisting others, if you're not healthy, if you don't have love in your heart, how can you give it to anyone else? Make sure you prioritize yourself, if only so that you can show up better for the people in this world that you love, hopefully as much as yourself. Inhale, head back to center. Pick up those knees, hug them back into your chest. Let's take a happy baby. It's also an opportunity to do any other postures that might feel good. Perhaps deaf man's pose. Perhaps the waterfall. Feeling that stress, that cortisol drain out of your body. When you've finished up those last postures, find your way onto your mat for Savasana, letting the palms reach out to the side or whatever helps you to be still. Savasana, just like the corpse pose that it means, is about finding stillness of body and mind. Thoughts will come. Try to just observe them and let them go. Enjoy your rest. Thank you for joining Ebby and I today. Namaste.